A secret plot to impeach George Natembeya has been hatched, and all fingers are pointing straight at William Samoei Arap Ruto. Why now? And what are the real agendas of the impeachment? And who else is part of the dark scheme? In this video, I want to reveal to you guys the secret plot to impeach George Natembeya. But first of all, let me take you straight to a post by Nandi Senator Cherargei. This is what Cherargei posted. Natembeya should be impeached for stoking tribal animosity, division, poor development, and corruption allegations. These offenses are impeachable under the Constitution of Kenya 2010 for violating Articles 10, 27, 73, 74, 75, and 174. He is not fit and suitable to be the governor of Trans Nzoia County, but suitable to be a tribal chief mobilizer to practice his tribal rhetorics. This post by Cherargei appears just to be a simple post from the face value. And normally this is how all these things begin. But Cherargei's post is revealing something deep. That these guys have actually gone ahead and looked at the Constitution and identified articles under which that impeachment can actually be effected. Ladies and gentlemen, why would someone, or William Ruto for that matter, plot to impeach George Natembeya? Because George Natembeya himself is aware, and indeed all Kenyans are aware, that George Natembeya has been under attack for a very long time now.
Mimi najua watanikujia, si ndio? Mimi nawajua, hao watu nawajua lazima watanikujia. Lakini mimi siogopi. Wacha wakuje, si ndio? Hata wakiniua, wasiponiua bado nitakufa tu, ama namna gani? Lakini ukweli lazima ufanye nini? Ukweli lazima usemwe, na ukweli utasemwa na utarudia tena, nione watanifanya nini, ama namna gani? Let them listen to me and change. Wabadilike. Maana watu wanaumia. Hapa chini watu wanaumia. Mr. President, people are suffering. Ukipatia Raila kazi, don't think umepatia every Kenyan kazi. Watu wanaumia. Basic needs hakuna. Ama mimi nasema kwa uongo. Watu wanaumia, si ndio? Na mimi hata wakinikujia, I do not care. Hata Yesu mwenyewe alikuwa mwana wa Mungu, akakuja hapa, watu wakasema Yesu sio mwana wa Mungu, akadanganya, anadanganya, wakamuua, si ndio? Lakini miaka 2000 baadaye, mapasta, mabishop, mareverend, hata mwenye ameomba hapa, anakula kwa jina Yesu. Si ndio?
Mimi nilifunzwa na mama yangu kuheshimu watu na kuheshimu viongozi. Na mimi naheshimu president wetu sana. Lakini mimi simuogopi, maana yeye ni binadamu. Tukianza kuogopa viongozi, tunaleta udikteta katika taifa la Kenya. Mimi nikiongea juu ya Ruto, unapata mtu mwingine amekasirika, maana pia anafikiria yeye ni Ruto. Tulichagua president mmoja peke yake. Ama namna gani? Unapata wengine hadi wanatembea wanakuja kuletea maendeleo Western kama nani? Waacha president mwenyewe akuje, usifanye kwamba uko karibu na president kuja kulecture watu. Hapana. Na mimi siogopi wewe. Kuja face mimi ana kwa ana. Wacha kuongelea huko. Kama yeye kuface na wewe usijue. Watu wangu mko peke yenu. Mimi nikiongea hivi wanakasirika, wanaenda kunijadili huko State House, au Natembeya huyu ako na kiburi, Natembeya ako na nini? Nyinyi watu wangu mnataka uninyamaza ama niongee? Mnataka niongee? Mimi nimetoa roho yangu na nimesema hata wakati binadamu alikuwa amefanya makosa mingi na Mungu akamuonea huruma. Akasema nitatuma nani kuja kuokoa hii watu. Malaika wote wakaogopa, nani wakaogopa? Mtoto wake mwenyewe akasema baba, mimi nitaenda. Nitaenda niishi kama binadamu, na si alikuja. Akaishi kama sisi. Si tulimuua akakufa. Miaka 2000 na baada ya Yesu kukufa mpaka saa hizi hata mapasta wachungaji wanakulia jina ya Yesu.
The Governor Natembeya should tread carefully. We know Mount Elgon, Mr. Speaker. There has been conflict. We cannot allow Governor Natembeya, and I want to challenge NCIC to look into the inflammatory statements of incitement that the governor is making. I know he wants to score points by attacking the president. And I can assure you before the end of this year, from the way he's operating with arrogance and promoting tribalism in Trans Nzoia, he will be impeached. And we shall come and confirm that he's impeached like the former governor Kawira. And you know he's operating like the same Governor Kawira, ensured he promoted strife and disorder in Meru. And that is what sent her home. I can see Governor Natembeya is using the same strategy of bringing strife and division within Trans Nzoia. Some of us have relatives in Trans Nzoia. Trans Nzoia is a cosmopolitan county. He should only stick to matters of county. He should stop playing national politics, Mr. Speaker, where they need for, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, I want to ask Intergovernmental Technical Committee to assist this deputy governor, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that deputy governor has access. This is a woman leader that should be respected, Mr. Speaker. If you want to lead this country, if you are leading a county and you are undermining a woman, Mr. Speaker, and then you go and give them 2 kilos of maize seeds with a lot of discrimination, issuing fertilizers, Mr. Speaker, I'm told he is even issuing fertilizers based on tribe, fertilizers and seeds that are being given in Trans Nzoia, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, as I finish in seconding this motion, I want to say and congratulate the committee for the job well done.
Kutoka nje. Viongozi kutoka nje. Hatutaki mtupangie Trans Nzoia County. Na ndio msimamo ni huo tu. Wewe unatuambia kwamba unaenda kutoa gavana Natembeya, wewe upige kura Trans Nzoia County. Wewe haukai Trans Nzoia County. Wewe si MCA Trans Nzoia County. Kama mko na mpango yenu kule kwa Senate, kupanga kwamba mnapanga mbinu kuimpeach mheshimiwa gavana Natembeya, hiyo sahau kabisa.
Wakati mheshimiwa George Natembeya ameanza kuliongelea swala hili, jamii ya Luhya imelijangamulikia hilo jambo. Busia, Kakamega, Bungoma, Trans Nzoia na Vihiga, Kakamega pia vile vile wamelijangamukia hili kwa sababu wamejua keki ya serikali ya Kenya msipoungana kama jamii hamwezi mkapata chochote.
If you can recall, during the burial of Wetangula's father, George Natembeya became under serious attacks. Wetangula attacked him, but the attack from the majority leader in the National Assembly, Kimani Ichung'wah, is what caught the attention of the Republic of Kenya. And from that moment, it was clear that Natembeya was walking, but was going to be impeached.
I want to ask you, Governor Natembeya, you were commissioner the other day when hundreds of people were kidnapped, abducted and killed in Kerio Valley na wakatupwa mili yao hapa River Yala, wewe ukiwa regional commissioner Rift Valley. Kwani siku hiyo haukujua maisha ya wananchi ni maisha? Si tuambiane ukweli jameni? Tuambiane ukweli, tusiambiane. Sababu siasa mnazofanya, Governor Natembeya, nikwambie leo mchana dhahiri, siasa mnazofanya za kugawa watu kwa misingi ya ukabila, mambo hizo siasa zimekoma na hautafaulu nazo. Yule aliyekuwa kiongozi wako wa siasa za ukabila, aliyekuwa naibu wa rais, huyo ndiye mwenye kupanga mambo ya abductions ili awekelee huyu William Ruto. Tunawajua, tunawaona mchana, tutawatangaza mchana hadharani.
In this video, I want to reveal to you guys the main objectives why William Ruto will impeach George Natembeya. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let me reveal to you guys the reasons why George Natembeya is going to be impeached. Number one, If there is one thing William Ruto cannot allow to happen, is the emergence of a Luhya kingpin. William Ruto is not going to allow that. For those who have been following this channel for a very long time, I've always maintained that the main reason why William Ruto wanted to forcefully take control of Jubilee Party was because William Ruto was not comfortable with an emergence of a kingpin in Mount Kenya. The reason Rigathi Gachagua was impeached was because Rigathi Gachagua wanted to emerge as a Mount Kenya kingpin. There is no way William Ruto will allow any other leader from any part of this country to emerge as a kingpin. Raila Odinga is the kingpin of the Luhya nation and also the ODM party leader. William Ruto cannot just do anything about it. And because of that, he's now working with Raila Odinga. George Natembeya is trying to emerge as the Luhya kingpin. Do you think William Ruto will allow that? Remember, the same William Ruto has ensured that Musalia Mudavadi is no longer the kingpin of the Luhya nation. His party swallowed. As we speak, Moses Masika Wetangula is a man walking on a very thin thread. Why? Because he's refused to merge his party called Ford Kenya. So his removal as the Speaker of the National Assembly is just somewhere here. And then we are witnessing George Natembeya emerging. It's going to be stopped because of that. Before I explain to you guys the second reason why William Ruto is planning to impeach George Natembeya, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to BRICS Solutions. BRICS Solutions is your number one partner in web design and development, CCTV solutions, networking, and ICT support. Currently, BRICS Solutions has one of the best point-of-sale softwares in the market, designed for supermarkets, schools, petrol stations, chemists, electrical shops, name them. You can contact them on the contact below for live demonstrations. Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is keen on fixing Luhya politics because Luhya factor is what William Ruto is banking on in 2027. Because Mount Kenya is already drifting away from William Ruto. But Mount Kenya gave William Ruto the highest number of votes. So the question has always been, where will William Ruto get the votes to cover for the loss in the mountain? The answer to that has always been Luhya politics. William Ruto has tried all the tricks to ensure that the Luhya nation is consolidated into one basket. That has not been successful because Raila Odinga and the Luhya factor cannot be divorced from Luhya politics. For example, you go to Busia County, you go to Kakamega County, there are the Luos, there's the intermarriages, so it's very difficult. So William Ruto was able to win the support of Raila Odinga. Then a governor from Trans Nzoia, which is in Rift Valley but Luhya origin, is now emerging to disrupt William Ruto's plan. The thing is, William Ruto wants to remove him because as the governor, he has a platform. Most, or let's say 80% of the meetings Natembeya has been addressing, he's been addressing them as a governor. If today he were to be impeached, what will that mean? He will not be eligible to run. He will not be eligible to be a running mate to anybody. And of course, he will be slowed down. Where is Mike Sonko today, politically speaking? Where is Waititu, politically speaking, today? Rigathi Gachagua is still fighting on. Maybe because of the mountain. But if Natembeya were to be impeached today, for 10 years, he will be in the cold. And William Ruto will be able now to fix Luhya politics. Because as long as Natembeya is still there, his messaging is resonating so well with the ground. And the ground are likely to listen to him. If Natembeya can disrupt, let's say even 30 or 40% of the Luhya nation alone, I mean, that would be good for them. So Ruto is keen on fixing that Luhya politics. Number 3, why Natembeya will have to go is Rigathi Gachagua factor in too many ways. Number 1, you see, William Ruto engineered the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, which was successful. That was a deputy president coming from a region that fully supported him. Now we have Natembeya, who comes from Rift Valley, but Trans Nzoia did not really vote for Ruto because majority of them voted for Raila Odinga. But what was the percentage? 50 something plus. Which means it's not a big threat. And again, we are just talking of a governor. If Rigathi Gachagua was successfully impeached, what will stop Ruto from impeaching Rigathi Gachagua? I mean, from impeaching George Natembeya. If you look at it from away from that, there's also the possibility that Rigathi Gachagua's camp, or the opposition for that matter, are also banking on the Luhya factor. They are looking at making someone from the Luhya nation as a running mate. Let's say if Kalonzo is the presidential candidate being paired by another Luhya. That's the equation they are, I mean, that's what they are working on. But the truth is, if, for example, Natembeya were to become a running mate, then it will disrupt the Luhya nation. That is something Ruto is not keen on. And lastly, which I think is very important, Ruto is also keen on sending a message to rebellious governors that if you don't toe the line, we are going to impeach you. And after impeachment, what will you do? They will do nothing. Just like Waititu, just like Sonko. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think William Ruto can engineer successful impeachment of George Natembeya? And what will be the political implication? I want to read your comment. And if you watch the video up to this stage, you know what we do. Just in the comment section, just say or just type present so that I'll be able to respond to each and every of those who watch the video until the end. I'll take the next 2 hours to respond to them. For those I'll not be able to respond now, I'll respond by tomorrow morning. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.